A lot to me for a couple of reasons. First of all, I wrote it in a hospital private room, one of those hospital bathrooms with the shocking amount of fluorescent light and the handles for when you're in a wheelchair, and just a very hospital-like bathroom. And in the bedroom next to it were my wife and our 5-year-old daughter and our newborn, who was born a little bit too early and had to spend a couple of weeks in the neonatal intensive care ward. If you've ever had a premature baby, known as the NICU, where those miraculous nurses just kind of practically juggle those little tiny babies and make the parents feel at ease. When you have a premature baby, at first you feel like they might break. And then those neonatal nurses, God bless them, they're amazing. They really, it's like going to baby school. Even though we didn't want to have our baby in the hospital, we wanted to take her home. But it's kind of like getting baby school from the experts. So that was amazing. But we were gonna get our tiny little baby Sadie to gain that extra ounce and go home the next day. We really wanted her to come home. And so we got to spend the night in the hospital. And then the bed was just big enough for the newborn baby and the 5-year-old and mama. And I had to sort of hang out in the window seat in one of those recliners in the hospital. I couldn't sleep. I was just too excited. So I went in the bathroom and got some of those hand towels, and I just started writing rhymes on it. And so I wrote this song. So it's special to me for that. But it's also special to me because this is the song that I got the call one day a couple of years later from the Jimmy Buffett office, and they said, "Mr. Kimbrough." I said, "Yes, this is Jimmy Buffett's office, Margaritaville Records." I said, "Okay, cool." And they said, "Mr. Buffett would like to record this song." And I said, "Tell him I said okay." And they did. And so they called me a few months later, and I hadn't heard anything back. I figured maybe they just blew it off. I was like, he's got his own songs, doesn't he? So, he's got some fine songs. But I got that call, and then they said, he still wants to record your song and this other song, and can you come down to Key West and play on the album? And I said, well, yeah, okay. It was like February, so you definitely want to be down in Key West walking around in your flip-flops rather than, freezing your ass off in Tennessee. So this is a song that started this relationship with Jimmy Buffett, a songwriter, and it's been going on now for 18 years. And so that's really fun. This is the one that started it all from the NICU hospital, Baptist Hospital in Nashville at the neonatal intensive care ward, where I wrote this. And anyway, yeah. I appreciate y'all being here. We love songwriting, and it's passion, and it's also a job, I guess. What a weird job. It's awesome. And I'll tell you about it later. I'm all dumbfounded, stubborn as an ass, sharp as an arrow in a pile of glass. I'm a sweetheart, genius, reckless jerk. But Lord have mercy, what a piece of work. Well, the Lord made me on a long thin limb, made sure I remember him or her in the middle of a long dark night. Creation crazy, dead sea white, made in the image of a lion-shot lamb, and I am who the hell I am. Ever better, bad, the worse, and down, the better I'm a piece of the world. I'm a dreadful sight, and I just don't care when I spend all morning pulling out my hair. Woke at dawn with a crazy spin, I was half the day
of the valley.